You know, there is something about falling on your face and worshiping Him whenever that you're praying to Him. You know, I said that it might be interesting if we, instead of laying prone in the altar, if we flipped over and looked up over in the altar. But obviously, these men were on their backs looking up into the sky, which was not a mode of worship. And so I said you could look up at the sky if you could do it in humility while that you're praying. But I think that you have to have a contrite spirit when you come to the Lord, and we should worship Him in our prayers and worship. uh, anyway, so there are some things that I don't totally agree with J. Vernon, but anyway, this fulfills prophecy. The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? The Lord is my strength and my life. Of whom shall I be afraid? When the wicked, even my enemies and my foes, they came upon me to eat up my flesh, they stumbled and fell. This is Psalms 27, verse 1 and 2. This is the Godward side. Then in Psalms 35, verse 4, we see the manward side. Let them be confounded and put to shame that seek after thy soul. Let them be turned back and brought to confusion that devise my hurt. Then listen to Psalms 40 and verse 14. Let them be ashamed and confounded together that seek after my soul to destroy it. Let them be driven backwards and put to shame that wish me evil. So here are another fulfilled prophecy. Like I said, all these prophecies fulfilled in order. They say there's 300 prophecies that were fulfilled in order. And if that's so, the way you calculate the odds of them being fulfilled in order is 300 times 299 times 298. It's such a big number, your calculator can't hold it. So it's astronomical. I don't even know the name of that digit. What a fulfillment we have here when our Lord, for a brief moment, reveals His glory to them. They are seeking Jesus of Nazareth. Well, here He is, but He is the glory of the Lord of glory. My friend, whom do you see? Do you know who He is? The unsaved man doesn't know Him. People may even read the Bible and be very religious and very moral and not see Jesus of Nazareth is the Christ, the Son of the living God. Verse 7 through 9, beginning with verse 7. This is a part of verse 6 through 10. Then asked he them again, Whom seek ye? And they said, Jesus of Nazareth. Jesus answered, I have told you that I am He. If therefore ye seek me, let these go thy way, that the saying might be fulfilled which is spoken of them which thou givest me, me have I lost none. Notice his dignity. He is in charge of everything. He is even telling them whom to arrest and whom not to arrest. There had been the prophecy that the shepherd would be taken and the sheep scattered. And Jesus had said that he had lost none. The disciples would not be captured. Isn't it interesting that they weren't? One would think they would have been brought in as witnesses or accomplices, but they were not. Another fulfilled prophecy. It's one of the 300 that I was talking about. Verse 10, under 6 through 10. When Simon Peter, having a sword, drew it and smote the high priest's servant and cut off his right ear, the servant's name was Malchus. Why didn't